Hi friends, welcome back. So today we are watching a trailer and the trailer is from the movie CHHAPAAK and it stars Deepika Padukone and Vikrant and it's made by Meghna Gulzar and it's releasing on 10th January next year. So friends, yes, before we go ahead and start watching this trailer, if you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon if you haven't done so before, because that will give you a notification as soon as we upload a new video. And yes friends, after watching this video, if you like it, don't forget to press the like button and share this with your friends and family. So okay friends, let's go ahead and watch this trailer.
निर्भया केस के बाद मालती की कहानी लोगों तक पहुंचाना और भी जरूरी हो गया है। मालती की पीएल की वजह से काफी चर्चित हुआ है ना एसिड का मुद्दा।
कहाँ है मालती?
मालती जी, आप अपना चेहरा दिखाएंगी ताकि पब्लिक को इस हिंसा की गहराई दिख सके।
इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट कि मालती अब सिर्फ अपना नया चेहरा देखे सर्जरी के बाद।
पूरा फोन लड़कों से भरा पड़ा है।
इसका केस से क्या कनेक्शन है?
पहले बनने तो दीजिए केस मैडम।
अब सब कुछ ही रख देगी क्या? नाक नहीं है, कान नहीं है, झुमके कहाँ लटकाऊंगी?
हम 2 साल से फ्रेंड्स हैं।
अब बाहर आओगी? लड़ना है?
पुलिस के हिसाब से तो आपने बयान दिया था कि मालती आपकी गर्लफ्रेंड है। मैंने ऐसा नहीं बोला।
सेशंस कोर्ट के बाद हाई कोर्ट, उसके बाद सुप्रीम कोर्ट। बहुत साल चलने वाला है ये केस। शोर की आदत डाल। अटैक उन्हीं लड़कियों पे हुआ जो या तो पढ़ना चाहती थी या पढ़ना चाहती थी। कितना अच्छा होता अगर ऐसे बिकता ही नहीं, मिलता ही नहीं तो बिकता भी नहीं। आप इंटरव्यू नहीं लेंगे?
हो गया भाई इंटरव्यू। ये बहुत लड़ाई बाकी है। तुम इतनी खुश दिखोगे तो कैसे चलेगा?
अब खुश हूँ तो क्या करूँ? उन्होंने मेरी सूरत बदली है, मेरा मन नहीं।
So friends, this is an amazing movie with a very strong message, I would say. And while I was watching this in the end, I did notice that this is being produced by Deepika herself. So it looks like it's her first movie that she's producing. So what a great movie she selected, because movies with such themes, such messages, mostly people don't want to undertake, because they would try to make movies which are more like romantic or dance sequence kind. But making a movie, and that too for the first time, and taking a concept like this is amazing. And I would really praise her for for going ahead and selecting this as a project to go ahead and make a movie or produce a movie. And she's acting in this movie, and definitely there's no doubt her acting is really great, because the message itself, the movie itself is so awesome that no matter what, the acting has to be amazing. And it does teach everyone, and you get to know exactly like what happens in a life of a girl when such an incident, such an horrific incident takes place. I mean, her whole life is destroyed. One cannot even imagine. Sitting here, we cannot imagine the pain, the suffering, the mental torture, and even the reaction of the society that she has to face. Like in one of these scenes, they showed that she was just standing there, and this little boy, he turns around, and when he looks at her face, he just screams as if he's seen a ghost or something. So imagine when you get a reaction like this, what goes on in the mind and the heart of that girl. At one point, she was beautiful. And because of this horrific thing that happened to her, Now people are looking at her and getting scared. Kids are getting scared. So it is also bringing an awareness to the society that how you should react when a situation like this happens and you meet someone of who suffered so much. So that was really something that when I saw, it really shocked me, and I was like, oh my god, this probably should not have happened. And I just hope that never happens in the life of anyone. And what is disgusting is the men who have this kind of a mind where they're ready to destroy a life of a girl just because the girl had the power or the determination to say no to him. And I do remember we had seen one movie very long time back where there was a little girl and she used to fight with other people who would be doing some injustice. And I remember that the father would keep telling her, you should need to stop or you will get into trouble yourself. And she once watched a boy throwing acid on some other girl. So, I mean, there have been movies which have talked about it, but there has never been a movie that has totally focused on this story. And this is coming at a correct time because we know what has recently happened. And this brings awareness in the society, sends a very strong message. And we need to think seriously about this. And really strong actions need to be taken because a life of a girl is totally destroyed because of such actions. So people who do these kind of, I think they should be simply hanged to death, because throwing an acid and destroying a life is equal to, same as murdering the girl. But what was amazing is looking at how, and this is a true story. So when you think about this actually has happened to someone, I would say, I look up to that woman who, after suffering and going through all these stages, she did not give up. She stood up, she fought, she wanted justice. And not only that, I remember I've also listened to the actual girl who was there. I've listened to her TED talk, but that was long time back. And I mean, I was amazed at the way she spoke, and it did bring tears into my eyes when I watched her TED talk. And I was like, oh my God, this girl, she's really a strong woman, an exemplary example of what, when we say strength from within it shows the true meaning. So, I mean, with this, looking at the scenes that we've seen, it is amazing to see how strong the girl was. And not only that, now she is also, is a part of an organization where she gets with other girls who've gone through the same situation of acid attack and tries to, help them in coming back and fighting back and living a life as full as possible. So this, I'm really, really happy that such movies are being made now in Bollywood, which is bringing so much of awareness in the society.
Right, so very good video, and very nice to see that people are taking social causes and creating movies out of that. They are trying to educate people, show their own opinion, and obviously this movie will go to all parts of India, so everybody will be able to watch irrespective whether they have any education or not. So I mean, so this does a social work by educating people and showing that something is really wrong. And if you look at it, it's not just that a girl has acid on her face and her face is destroyed. It is not just that it is a problem for her, it is the problem for anyone. If a guy goes and somebody throws acid on a guy and his face is all burnt, it's the same problem for that person. Wherever he goes, people are going to look at him and say, oh my God, right? And many people don't understand this, but think about this, right? For example, in India, if a foreigner comes, right, from Europe or somewhere, everyone looks at them very carefully, right? Similarly, over here, we are kind of foreigners. When we go out, people look at us kind of weirdly, right? Now imagine a person who has had skin damage because of the acid, where they're looking very bad. Then when they go out, that is like super complex. Everybody's going to look. Some people are just going to look at it and ignore. Some people are going to say, oh my God. And so it will be very weird. And wherever they go, people will be looking at their face, not them from inside. right? You look at somebody, you're just looking at the face, you're not looking at the inside person. Some people will have pity on that person. Oh my God! Some people. So your whole life is changing. And there was a very good scene in the movie, which everybody should understand, that when she saw her own face in the mirror, she was like, "Oh my God!" And she herself shouted after looking. It's the same thing. See, now because we do not look at ourselves all the time, when we are interacting with people, we are ourselves. How we feel from inside, we operate like that, not knowing how we look. But the other people are perceiving you differently. Same thing over here. When you are interacting with everyone, you think you are like them, but in reality, you would look different. So from inside, you feel it's the same thing. So just because of the body things, people do react differently to you, and if
Which is sad, right?
which is, yeah, people definitely react. I mean, if you are a very good looking person, the way they react to is different, although you may be anything in the inside. And so people do react. Look, the first impression people have is the way you look, right? So once you destroy somebody's look, you have really created a big problem for anyone, a male or a female, doesn't matter. Anybody who's looking at that will be embarrassed, right? And here, the only good part is that she was wearing a chunni to cover. Maybe a guy will have to wear a hood or something to cover.
Yeah.
So it is a nuisance anyway. So,
But in the end, they did show that she got over
Plastic
that.
surgery, yeah.
She still had the marks. She got better by plastic surgery,
Yeah.
but not like what she was before.
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah.
then she had the strength, and in the end they show a scene where she takes off her chunni and she says that I don't care about my looks. This is how I am, and I'm not going to hide my face, because it was no mistake of hers.
yeah, no. So at that point, her face was good enough for people to bear.
Yeah.
Right? That's a difference. If you really have your hair, you can't take the chunni out and say, I'm okay. You can do that, sure.
If you're strong, then you
yeah,
can.
you can do that, but people are going to react totally crazy. Right?
Which is sad.
Because in today's world, or any world, anywhere, people look at you and then make assumptions. So here, when you are in a bad shape, half of the people everybody is going to make assumptions, some bad, some will say pity, and that's how they will treat you. So it does affect your life in a big way. Even we are getting affected over here. It is similar to any foreigner in India, the way they are getting affected. So everybody gets affected. But the movie, I think, does highlight the nuisance. And we have not seen the movie. Of course, it has not been released. But there should be very powerful legal process where the people who committed that crime have to be held responsible and punished to the degree possible. Right? To the maximum degree possible, they should be punished for doing such a crime. Whatever may be their issue.
Yeah.
Whatever may be the issue with anyone, by doing so, if they had the guts to do so, then the government should have the guts to punish them to such level that nobody else gets the
Idea or
even thinks about doing this.
Yeah.
It should be so much that it should never happen.
Yeah.
And because you have destroyed that person's life. Now, in this case, it was a movie. Somebody could do plastic surgery and slowly bring her to a level where she felt she is presentable enough, right? But everybody does not have that kind of money. Plastic surgery is not that easy or cheap, right? If a poor person gets it, where will they go for plastic surgery?
Yeah,
right?
It's not like they're so rich, like actors and actresses get plastic surgery.
I mean, it's not like that the government will say, hey, fantastic, we have a lot of money, let's do plastic surgery for you. No, they will only do bare minimum. Okay, that's it, we don't have the funds. So basically, restoration itself is a problem. Everybody doesn't have the means to get restorated, plus the emotional setback that they have got. Right, that's what we say, PTSD. So I'm sure she will have, those scary dreams all her life.
Yeah.
She'll wake up scared and she'll have all that feeling. It takes a long time for such feelings to go away, and that is in a way PTSD, where people who have gone in war, they suddenly get scared if there's a knock on the door, or if there's somebody is using a firecracker, everything, they remember everything and they get really panicky. So it is similar to that, and I think such crimes that destroy a person. One thing is that the person dies, then it's a separate story. But here, a person has to now suffer the pain till they live. All their life now they have to suffer the pain when in law. So this is a heinous crime, and I hope that the laws are such strong that it should make sure that everybody understands that this is not an option, because if they do that, then they will be suffering more than that person. So it should be, punishment should be such that this guy knows, oh my god, I have to suffer more than the person because I did the crime. And as long as we make sure, then this can be eradicated. But it's a good movie to think about. It's a good movie where everybody should watch and think about it and try to become a better person. And those who don't want to become a better person, at least the fear will make sure that they remain a better person. So, and in this movie, I mean, fantastic job with the makeup. The way they did the makeup, because they were
especially
looking
of her, yeah, the way she looked,
the way
and she
she
looked
looked.
pretty similar to the actual person.
I see.
Because I've seen her TED talk, but it was long time back, as I said. But I could see a lot of resemblance, the face structure, the same way, and the kind of it's done fantastically.
Yeah.
So nowadays, the makeup and stuff, amazing, just like Hollywood style, they're doing it exactly like that. Because I remember there was another movie of Amitabh Bachchan where he acted. I think there was Vidya Balan in it, where he was acting. Vidya Balan was the mother, but he was growing older faster. I don't remember the name of the movie, but in that, Amitabh Bachchan's get-up was also fantastic. So yes, guys, coming back to this trailer, it's definitely a movie that one should be watching to bring awareness to the society. It has a strong social message, and it does tell that something has to be done. This needs to stop. This is something which is not acceptable, even 0.00000001% also. So guys, with this, we will end this vlog, and we'll come back again with another video very soon. Till then, take care and bye-bye.
Oh, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so it notifies you when I put in my new video for you to enjoy. Bye!